Hey, welcome, my viewer friends. You found my channel. That's really cool. Hey, I'm Crazy Fun Dad, and this is a Crazy Fun Dad channel at the Slapstick Gaming Studios. I'm just one character out of many, but there's one more that I'd like you to meet in a minute, and that's Father Svengoolie. Watch him on Saturdays at 1:30 Central Standard Time. Watch him. Let's check him out. Check this out. Watch my show, guys. Don't watch his show at all.
No.
Stay.
No,
you,
you pile of.
Stay away
you,
from
you know,
the
you
show.
dead pile of.
Don't
No.
watch him. To watch
No,
my show.
don't
not
listen
listen
to
this
this
guy.
guy.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He kind of like babbles on
No,
and on.
bullshit.
Don't listen to him. Watch my show.
Man, why don't
It's
you
way
shut your
better.
mouth? No, you watch
All right,
me,
you know
guys.
what? We're gonna go to the parking lot. You know, meet me at
What?
the parking lot right now. We'll
Fine,
solve this
I'm
right
done.
this minute. How
I'm
about
gonna-
them apples?
Fine, we're done.
Hey guys, to watch one of our shows. We'll see you at the show. Hey, my viewer friends, welcome to my show. Today we're checking out the Ocean Gate Titan, why it failed, and why would five guys think it's a good idea to get on this goddamn thing and go 4,000 meters down into the depths of the earth. Why? To check out the ghostly remains of the Titanic? That's why. But anyway, plus they had some cash. They had a lot of cash in their pocket and they wanted to burn it. Goddamn. Have you ever had like $100 in your pocket? All you want to do is fucking burn it away. Well, that's what they wanted to do with 260 grand of their cash. They wanted to give it up and go downstairs into hell and experience the reality of the depths of the earth. That's what they wanted to do, my friends. And they did it. They are at the depths of the earth. They're at the bottom. Anyway, we're going to check out these hook things. I mean, when you go down that deep and you have gravity pressing down upon your stupid little body, right? Your dumb little body, and it's pressing down so hard on every little square inch. It's like that. It's like that. 790,000 pounds pressing down on that everywhere. Do you understand? It's like here. It wants to kill your ass. It wants to kill you. Do you understand how dangerous this is? And then you got this shit hanging off the fucking hook like that, right? You go down to visit the ghostly remains of the Titanic, she's gonna fucking dominate you. I promise you, if you have this shit, you have this gaggle of crap here, these little shitty motors that can't do dick because they're made in China, and then this shit dangling over, you're gonna get hooked. Titanic is gonna dominate you for the rest of your fucking life. You're gonna become a part of the goddamn Titanic. Do you understand me? You can't have this shit like this and that stupid window right there coming out like that, bowing out like that. It just, gravity just wants to kill it. It wants to crush the shit out of it. You understand? That's what we're gonna look into today. Now that you know what the show's about, please press the buttons, all the good ones. Thank you. That would help greatly. God damn it. Please. I'm sorry for the swear word. Just please. Thank you. So here I am. I'm sitting inside the Ocean Gates Titan submersible, the one that goes down by the Titanic and tries to locate it. Most of the time they don't locate it. They just kind of float around in circles and shit all day for a couple $100,000. So That's usually what happens. But here's the inside of the tin can. This is the inside, baby. We are in it, the tin can. This is where everything happens. This is where the action is. This is where everything, the emotion, the raw emotion, and the reality come to life right in this tin can. So, yeah, so check it out. Right behind me, we got a monitor that basically tells us about, oil pressures, water pressure, the depth, things like that. Important information that we need to know right away. And over here, there's another monitor. It's higher up. That's secured to the wall, which is nice. The other one just kind of leaning against the wall, which is really bizarre. But anyway, that's where that's at. Yeah, it's kind of strange. But anyway, what I thought was really cool was the controller for the whole damn thing. I think it's this is an Xbox controller, and this is what they would use to pilot the damn thing. Is this, which I keep hearing is actually the right way or a good way to do it. I suppose it is, actually, if you think about it, if the software is solid, I guess it's good. But problem is, this son of a bitch has batteries, and you can't change them. It's not something you could change out. This is something you have to plug in, and there's no cord. And I looked everywhere, and there's nowhere to hide a cord. I can't find any cords anywhere. So. Or an extra one of these for that. So I don't know what the hell they do. But anyway, this is the kind of throw off that kind of makes you start looking at everything else after you see this. So then the monitor that's sitting up here, right there, that basically is the forward view where basically most people spend their time. You don't spend your time at the fucking window. You can't even see anything out of it. It's small, and besides that, the lights have to be on. And if they're not on, you're not going to see shit, and you got to save power. So you go to the monitor up front, and you just kind of hover over the driver as he's doing his thing like this, doing this. And you're hovering over him, breathing on him. And he gets to smell that. And you know what? On top of that, you don't wear shoes, so you get to people's feet, things like that. And I'm wearing shorts because in this bitch it gets hot. It can get hot real quick. And it can get super cold too when things go wrong. But people wear these a lot. So I'm just saying, you get 5 people in there, things are going to start to stink, especially in a tin can. So the driver gets to get it all. He gets the whole immersion of scents that come from the human carcass. So yeah, that should be fun. That's a good time. And what's really cool is about this, and it being wireless, Bluetooth connection, which is solid as a rock. Don't tell me it's not. Bluetooth is solid, baby. And this thing connected to it, there shouldn't be any issues. No worry at all. Not with Bluetooth. And what's cool is everybody gets to play. Nobody feels left out, ever, when you're in the tin can. You pass this around, everybody gets to play. Nobody's left out, they're not watching. No, they get to play too. And there's no cord, so it's perfect for that. Everybody gets to drive the sub. Whether you want to or not, you get to at least give it a shot. So yeah, that's a good thing. What else? Oh, but besides that, the big one is the button.
I can't
behind
even
me.
imagine.
See that big green button up there? Well, normally it's red, but I pushed it, and that
I
energized
can't even
the whole
imagine
thing.
looking inside there or sitting inside it, and then you see that stupid green button right there.
I thought that was bizarre.
And the
because
monitors,
I
it just
saw
looks so. It
Xbox
just looks so
emblem
fucking
come up on
cheesy.
one of these screens here when I pushed it. I did. I swear I did. I could be wrong, but it looked like it. But that button is all you need. You don't need nothing else. And then everything's touch screen, so you can just touch shit. People bump into shit and oil pressures drop and everybody's scrambling to figure out why. And it's because some dumbass leaned against the screen. So yeah, you get to deal with crises like that every now and then. But this is a fun place to be, you know, especially 4,000 meters. This is a fun place to be, especially when you hear the moans and groans and maybe some creaks and shit, maybe even a crack. Who knows? That's some nice shit. That brings out the fucking reality in life right there. And that's what I'm buying, baby. When I put forth 265 grand, I'm putting forth experience and immersion of reality itself. Do you understand? Otherwise, why the hell should I be getting out of bed? You know, I don't fuck around. I'm going to get out of bed and I'm going to go into a tin can and I'm going to drop my ass 2 hours down below the surface. Yeah. This is good time. I'm going to move on. Let's go check out the outside, my friends. Hey, so here I am at the Stockton Rush. I'm with him and his crew at their shop. And right now we're putting on the carbon fiber mesh. Yeah, that's to help protect us from being crushed from gravity, you know, all the weight of the water just pressing down on you, trying to kill your ass. Well, that's supposed to help. That's supposed to help prevent it. So, yes. And they allowed me to put it on. So, for the first time in their history's company, they're letting me put the fiber mesh on all by myself. So, this should be fun. Wish me luck. We'll see you later. I'm going to work all day on this.
It'll go to 4,000 meters. It'll be the deepest diving carbon fiber sub ever built. When it goes to 4,000 meters, it'll be the only one out there. I'm going to be the first guy to sub. We will see.
I don't know about this, Stockton. This doesn't look too fucking good. Okay, so here's what happened. Basically, we're searching up here right now because we heard an explosion from the sonar sensors scattered scattered about.
Yeah,
The
scattered
ocean.
about
We're
all
dropping
day,
them
bottom
in there,
buck.
like, you know, not like, you know. And then it picks up some kind of explosion sound. Well, now we're searching there. We're waiting for the French to get their asses over there with an underwater vehicle that they can use. But they're taking a little bit slow time. So we're just hoping they can get it, you know, out there soon to see what the hell that explosion was. Because I'm pretty sure I know what it was. You know, but we're searching over here, too. We're searching here, and then, you know, like way the fuck up there and shit. And I think we're even searching maybe over this way. Who the hell knows? But very, very little's going on over here because we can't get down there. So that's the deal, okay? You heard it from me, my friends. Hey, check this out. So here's a pressure chart, my friends, okay?
Wow,
So this basically
unbelievable.
gives you a reference of how deep our oceans go. Honest to God, it's insane. So check it out. So way the hell up there at sea level, okay? That's where you are. It's roughly 14.7, I think, 14.1, something like that, PSI, pushing down upon you, okay? From being down at sea level. It's pushing down upon you. So the higher you go up, the less pushing down upon you happens. So that's why it's easier to go up into space than it is to go down into the depths of hell. And that's where the Titan went down. It went to the depths of hell to reminisce on the ghostly remains of the Titanic. And that's over here at 4,000 meters, okay? So 4,000 meters, that's 13,000 feet. That's a shitload of gravity crushing your carcass, trying to fucking crush you like a tin can. You know, you squeeze a tin can, it's a...
Calm down.
That's what's happening at 4,000 meters. You're trying to stay alive, big time, okay? So that's where the explosion happened. I think it happened above that and just blew up. They probably heard cracks or they heard something, I bet, right? And can you imagine that? And then right after that, it probably was over. That's what I hear how it works. So, James Cameron, the man, bottom buck, he went down all the way to the depths of hell to the Challenger Deep. That's a freaking nightmare. That's a nightmare down there. And he went down there with his specialized submersible that he built with his cache. And he did it right. Because he had a bunch of freaking people that had a bunch of fucking clues and ideas and new shit, right? So anyway, that's why he made it that far. Okay? So, yeah, he's the man all the way down there, but these guys went to the abyssal zone. It's a hellhole with fucking fang teeth fish and shit that glows like glows in the dark. That's the kind of shit you run into. And then you could be killed by a megalodon. They can kill your ass down there too. And a big squid, they'll kill you. They'll fucking murder you. They won't have. There's no problem. There's not enough death that can come about being down into the abyssal zone. Anyway, that's where they blew up. Whales don't even want to go that far because they know it's not a good fucking idea. But anyway, that's it, my friends. You heard it from me, okay? And if you didn't hear it from anybody else, who could you hear it from? That's a stupid question. Anyway. So then here we are. So here's the before, and then this is the after. So this is what happens when you go down to 4,000 meters with like somewhere around 790,000 pounds of pressure, weight being pushed down upon you from gravity. It's pushing down on your ass per square inch, some weird shit like this, like a little circle, circle, bottom buck. Yeah, anyway, but that's pushing down all around you like that. That's insane. It's crazy. So they heard a crack, boom, boom, that's it. That's what happens. And the red, all that red, that must be blood and guts, I'm assuming. So this is the graphic part of it. If anybody has never seen an implosion, this is basically what it looks like. You go from structure to freaking mess in a heartbeat in a split second. You all of a sudden they heard a crack. Well, done. That's what happened. So you heard it from me, my good viewer friends. I hope something about mixing materials and bonding and shit, because it's important to bond the right materials together. Molecular structure and shit, it needs a bond right. Well, when it doesn't, this is what happens. The titanium ass end blows off, ends up laying in the sand somewhere. And then the center part, the pressure cylinder, that basically just turns into fucking vapor almost. Kind of like a vaporish mud or something. And then, of course, everything inside you see coming out. And then the other ass end has another titanium end cap. So that shot off its ass. Boom, landed in the sand. That's all that's left. 2 little end caps. That's it, baby. Unbelievable. So that's that's my stupid version of what happened. Yep. To that submersible. That's my version. Those end caps right there, this part here, it seals together. And he used that fiber shit, right? And then he used a titanium. And those two put together, didn't bond. I guarantee you that's what happened. And it just exploded. It was done. You can only go down there 3 times with those. The limit's 3 times. On their 4th, it blows up.
So you know you're limited to 3 fucking dives with this machine. So you could build a bunch, just you gotta be limited to 3. That's it. Sometimes 2 maybe, depending on just depending. So yeah, this is a piece of fucking shit. And I would never go in that damn thing. Some viewer said something about an assassination. Well, I can't imagine, but I mean, you'd really, I guess, sure, why not? I suppose. I personally doubt it just because of the shoddy work. I really go with the bonding of the shit. It just didn't hold. That's what I go with. Yep. Because it is a pile of shit. And then you sit in it, and it's so uncomfortable. I can't even imagine being down there for hours, sitting in that fucking thing. Wow, what a nightmare. And everybody's feet everywhere. You're sitting there. Fucking John's fucking feet stink. And then you got Eric over there. He didn't re-wipe or something, and now you're dealing with that. Then the driver's up front, concentrating on, using the controller to do his thing, and he has everybody breathing on him and shit, I mean, and the driver gets to deal with this shit. That's why he has a vomit bag. There's vomit bags on that thing. And it's for the driver. He gets to deal with that all the time. And they don't filter the air fast enough. It's just how it is. The machine doesn't work all that well. So it didn't filter out the stink. That was the main big deal. Yeah. And then you're uncomfortable on top of it. And then when your hands are on the ground, you're holding yourself up kind of against the wall. John's fucking disgusting foot lands on your hand. I mean, you just want to punch fucking John in the face. I know I would. So, you wouldn't see me on that thing. You wouldn't see me on it, god damn it. Alright? That's my version. You heard it from me. You know what? You just heard it from me. Of course they did, you stupid asshole. You just said it. God. God, you shouldn't have to deal with mental issues right at the end of it. So I apologize. Just for that, I'm just going to allow my brain to shut off, and I'm just going to sink to the bottom of the ocean, if that's okay with you. Man, will you shut the fuck up?